Alright everyone, so this game is called PlanetBase. So it's kind of a, build your own base type game. You build them on different planets. As you can see, there's Class D planet, which is accessible. It's a pretty easy planet to build, then challenging, overwhelming, and suicide. So for this tutorial, I'll do challenging, and then we'll name it, we'll just name it YouTube. Now, this game's pretty fun. Once you kind of get a hang, it takes a little bit of time to get a hang of really what you need to do. You have to manage a lot of different stuff like food, oxygen, since you are on a planet, a foreign planet, oxygen, water levels, solar power, turbine power, and then depending on each planet you pick, has different variables like solar storms, blizzards. Some don't have an atmosphere, so you can't do wind turbines. You only can do solar, and vice versa. So it brings out your ship. So each colored person represents a different type. So this, like orange, is an engineer. This is a worker. This is a biologist. And here's a medic. And then you have your little carrier bot. So first what you're going to do is click right here in the left hand corner. You're going to build an oxygen generator. Just place that there. And then you're also going to build an airlock. This is how they get in and out. Well, why isn't it connecting? I want it to connect over here. There we go. And then you connect the two. Boom. So now that you have oxygen, you need power. So I right away, I right away build a power collector. This is what stores it. And if you press the R button, it increases it. As you can see, this is 2 steel or metal to build it. So I'm going to try to hurry up and build this real quick because if people stand outside for too long, they run out of oxygen and then they die. So if I click on someone, you can see there's their O2 level, which is kind of going down pretty quick. So I'm just going to hurry up and build this. And we'll do a biodome. This is how people eat. You grow plants in here. As you can see, I have 7 people, 1 bot. This shows me how much duration left in the day there is and the wind speed. If you click T on the keyboard, it shows you how much different materials you have. So you got to be mindful of that. So I'm going to build a canteen. This is where they eat. And then what you can also do is click on this little spaceship and recycle it. And then now you just got a whole bunch more minerals and stuff. So I'm trying to hurry up and build this because whoops. Looks like the sun is going to be going down here shortly, so I need to get some power. As you can see, the power is going up. It's my storage out of this one solar panel. I'm actually going to go ahead and build 2 solar panels. Alright, and then right here, you can up the priority of the structure. I'm going to hurry up and do this. Oh, whoops, I don't have a water extractor. Actually, then you can also speed it up right here. So speed it up a little bit. So I need water. We better hurry because these people are running low on oxygen. Okay. So as this goes up, it should be oxygen, and these people should start going inside. Well, they better go inside or else we're gonna die. It's going up kind of slow. Okay. Now it's good enough for them to go inside. Alright. So now you built this, you have your airlock, your oxygen, your water, your solar. Here's a canteen, and then biodome. So if you click on it, up in the left-hand corner right here, you can actually plant different things. So I'm going to plant a tomato pod, because these generate food very quickly. And then a potato. And then maybe we'll do an onion. Now this should be enough to kind of start us out with. Now you also have to be mindful. Oh, power is going low. You also have to be mindful. Maybe you click on it. I think it's here. It is. So this is kind of your stats. So I have 2 engineers, 2 biologists. Oh, whoops. 2 workers, 2 biologists, 2 engineers, 1 medic, and no guards. So you have to be mindful. You have 2 biologists. The more plants you grow, the more biologists you need. And the reason why is because they have to be maintained. Now let's say I only have 2 biologists, but I have a ton of these biopods right here. Your biologists will get overworked and start to get unhappy. And if they get too unhappy, they just stop working completely. Oh, looks like I ran out of power. So this is never good. So what happens when you run out of power is the oxygen, or like the water, stops working. So none of your plants can be grown. I think also your oxygen level starts to go down because there's no oxygen generator. So luckily it's small enough that this compound isn't using a ton of energy, so it's not using a ton of oxygen. So since we're at a full day, this should increase. As you can see, this is increasing pretty quickly. And here's the day. So I have up until it gets to here for this to be full. Once this gets full, I should be good. Okay, so what we're going to do is uncap these domes. So as you can see, this one needs attention. When this gets down too far, it stops producing. As you can see, these are producing, but if this gets down to a poor level, then it just stops producing altogether. So, alright, so here's the canteen. This meal maker is how they eat. This is how they drink. And this is where they're going to sit down, and then we're going to put a TV, because they have to maintain happiness. If they get too unhappy, then they stop working, which is never good. Alright, what are we going to do now? Let's do a dorm so people can sleep. Actually, let's get rid of that one. Oh, actually, never mind. Okay, so we're going to connect it right there. As you can see, there's a ton of space to grow this. I mean, you can grow these compounds massive. And you want to be careful by overworking them. What I've noticed, especially like these little carrier bots, they need an engineer periodically to repair them. If everyone is too busy, the carrier bot sometimes will just stop because it can no longer work, and the engineer can't get to him in time to repair him, and then he's just gone. So you no longer have a carrier bot. And these carrier bots are pretty expensive to make, and I'll show you later down the road how to make those carrier bots, but right now we're just trying to get ourselves started. So as you can see, they're repairing these. What I'm going to do also now is I'm going to do a landing pad so I can trade. Trade ships will come, and also more workers, medics, and stuff will come. And then I get more people, so then I can grow my colony, grow more crops. So I'm just waiting for an engineer to come out and build that. So as you can see, power Still kind of going up. It's about to be dark. I should have enough power to last me through the night. Hopefully. If not, I'm going to have to build another solar panel. But you want to be mindful of your resources. So these spares, what happens is these solar panels, they're in excellent condition right now, but eventually they'll start going down, and these spares go out and repair them. Then you have bioplastic and metal, and then you have your food. Now, these two things I've noticed they go down very quick, and they're very hard to build back up. And how you build them back up is with a mine, which I don't think I'm going to build a mine quite yet, but here's a mine. These have to be placed towards the mountain right here. It's the only spot. They can't be placed like right here. And after you build a mine, you have to build a processing plant to process the materials to build them into metal or to bioplastic. So we got our first ship here. If you click on it, it's a trading ship. So here's what I can trade with that ship. So as you can see, this is just raw food, which I have two. This is vitro meat. These are meals, alcohol, coins, and GM tomato DNA, which, as you can see, value is 400. So if I wanted to trade something, this has a value of 15. It has a value of 400, so I have to use a lot of stuff to get this. But honestly, I don't need anything right now, so I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the ship. Oh, I need to build some beds. Looks like people are starting to get a little tired. I'll just build quite a bit. Okay. So we're looking decent for right now, so we're going to speed things up a little bit. As you can see, these people are getting real tired. Once they get real tired, they'll honestly just sleep on the floor, but their happiness goes down. They get a little upset. Uh-oh, power storage is low again. Okay, so we're good because it's daytime now. Yep, daytime's here. So this should start going back up. Should start slowing down. There we go. Now it's going back up. So I think with that, I might build another solar panel. Let's see. Actually, I'll build a wind turbine. It only cost 1 metal, and I only have 17 left. So, so here's a colonist ship. So they just dropped off more people. So I had, I believe, 7. Now I have 9. So if you click right here and on stats, I can see what I got. So it looks like I got more workers, biologists. Need more biologists, honestly. So if you click on the landing pad, right here, you can click the landing permissions. You can stop colonists or ships from coming in, and then you can kind of set your percentage of how many people you want. So honestly, you probably want more biologists right now. There we go. Biologists are very crucial for maintaining those plants. If those plants aren't maintained, the food, when your colony grows, runs out very quickly. So here's the food that it produces. When someone's hungry, they grab these and they take it to this vending machine and it turns it into food. So right now this is all full. And what is this? It's another colonist ship. Let's see what I got. Oh, so I got one of each. Nice. Okay, so what you're going to do now is build a storage unit, because these will just sit here. And they keep stacking up too high, they can't stack up anymore. So, trading ship has landed. Let's see what they have. So these bots are also very expensive. So 80, 160, 160, 200. I honestly don't need anything, so I'm going to dismiss it. So I'm going to build a storage unit. So this is where you store all your resources. Why isn't it clicking over? There we go. So now this is pretty good. I'm pretty maintained pretty well. I need to start building a mine so I can start producing. I'm thinking I might build a mine right here. So you build a lot of other things. You can build, guns to shoot down meteors. If there's thunderstorms, pyramids. But I'm just gonna build a mine. Hopefully I can. Yep. Nice. So kind of my plan. This is very rocky terrain. Oh, there's a lot of room over here. It's very rocky terrain over here. I'm actually going to expand out this way. So what I like to do when I play this game is I kind of like to keep things in areas. So like probably over here in this area is probably going to be all my power. And I'm going to upgrade these and upgrade this eventually. But this is where all my power is probably going to be. And then I'll probably start expanding out this way with like food and then processing. Actually, I'm probably going to expand out right here for processing since it's close to the mine. You want to build it close because they produce ore and then they turn the ore into metal. So you want it to be close to the processing plant so they're not running all around. And also, it's nice to have a storage unit right here. But as you can see, they're putting all this stock in here because if you keep these outside, they can actually disappear. See how it's in good condition right now? You want to bring those inside. That's always a good thing. As you can see, all my people are working hard, and then the workers go in the mines. There's 3 now, and it builds this ore. And the ore again turns into metal. How many biologists I have? I have 7 biologists, so probably what I'm going to do, build another biodome right here. So this is the ore that I got produced, and from the ore I build a machine in here that makes it into metal. I'm also, another colonist ship, wow. Let's see what I got. Huh. Oh, it's a trading ship. Huh. Here's medical supplies and then medicinal plants. Medicinal plants, you get that to make into medical supplies, but looks like I have 5 medical supplies right now. So again, we'll dismiss it. I want to be kind of conservative when you first start out because if you run out of resources, you can't build things, can't survive. So just wait for them to build this biodome. And I think I might. Now, see, the only downfall with the wind turbines is, look, it's not working right now because there's probably no wind. Yep, no wind. I think I might build another solar panel. It's very important to keep that power up because things can really wreak havoc without any power. Can't build anything, can't produce anything. Another tomato pad. I like doing the tomato pads because they produce a lot of food real quick, but they require a lot of maintenance. So this one right here, as you can see, it's slow producing and low maintenance, but when your colony gets big enough, you really want a lot of maintenance. Okay, I need to build a processing plant. Yep, see, there it is. Actually, I might need to get rid of these actually real quick because I won't have enough. I'm not going to have enough to build the processing plant. I should have probably built that first. So as you can see, I have 7 structures without power. So luckily it's almost daytime, so I'll start getting more power here soon. The wind turbine is providing me power a little bit, if at all. Wow, I have 18 people already. Okay, so now as you can see right here, a blizzard. It just said a blizzard. It's intimate. So unfortunately, I don't have a command center right now. Command center would allow me to tell everybody to stay inside. Because if they're outside, their health is going to start going down. I don't have a health, facility yet. But this is a good point to stop. So I'm going to stop right now, and then I'm going to pick up on the next video. If you like these videos, comment in the section below, and I'll make more. All right, thanks.